Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. We thought we'd just say hello today. How are you doing?
How are you doing? We haven't got a lot to talk about, just one or two pressing issues.
We like a bit of pressing, don't we? Anything that's pressing.
Oh, yes, something very deeply pressing. Um, we would like to say thank you so much to Minty Wine.
See if you can say it. See if you can do it.
Minty Wine Bender. Bender boy. Bender.
You didn't really do very well, didn't you?
No. Minty, we'd like to say thank you so much for your incredible comments you leave. It's such a shame that other people don't have such a grasp of ancient hieroglyphs as you do.
Yeah, people call them emojis, but he knows all about ancient hieroglyphs. That's what they are, aren't they?
Yes, ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs nonetheless. He knows all about that stuff, and he always leaves us a message. You see, the poor dear soul, he has a terrible trouble reading English.
Yeah, he's not very good at it, is he? He always leaves 2 words or 3 words, sometimes just 1 word. Have you noticed?
Yeah, he does have problems. So we appreciate your amazing grasp of hieroglyphs, Minty. I think what it is, he's trying to be mysterious.
Oh, how mysterious.
Mysterious, like in ancient Egypt when there'd be riddles of the sphincter.
Oh, so he's doing riddles of the sphincter. So he's a sphincter.
Yes, Minty the sphincter. Minty sphincter.
Minty sphincter. I hope that name catches on.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure it will. Oh my god.
I'm sure on the digital gramophone, he'll make sure it catches on. Have you noticed? He actually said the other day. He actually said that he's sick of hearing his own voice.
Now he knows how we all feel. Yeah, we're sick of it. What can you say? He just goes on and on, doesn't he, about his 200 million records.
200 million records.
Yes. Anyway, we wanted to talk about Madam Sin. We haven't mentioned him for a while.
No, is he all right?
Oh, yes, he is. Now, he's a London boy. Now, as a London boy, living in a palace, no less, have you noticed?
He does live in the palace, doesn't he?
He's actually got a tunnel from his house to the Queen's bedroom.
Oh.
That's where the Queen and he meet up regularly, and she teaches him all there is to know about rock and roll and 78s.
Oh. Oh, I see.
You see, the thing is, he wasn't alive then, but she was, so she tells him everything. She's got all the insider information.
Oh, was she a teddy? Was she a teddy boy?
Well, no, because she was a girl, but she knew all about it. So she'd always given him all sorts of hints and tips about the kind of records to find and buy because, the lover thing. You don't know this, people, but he is one of the Queen's special bodyguards. He has a tunnel, and he goes through that tunnel to her bedroom, and he looks after her and keeps her safe when he comes out the other side.
He does, because I know. But have you noticed he's always doing graffiti? He's always looking at graffiti tunnels.
That's because he really wants to daub Her Majesty's tunnel.
Does he? The dirty boy. How dare he?
Yes, he has a soft spot for Her Majesty. He's a very conservative soul. He's a a real character. He's a real geezer.
He is a geezer, isn't he? But he's one of the bodyguards. Oh, he used to be a boxer, you know.
Yes, he did. Heavyweight division. Yes, heavyweight.
He's lost a bit of weight, hasn't he? He really has.
Yes, he's lost a little bit of weight since those days. But he was a champion heavyweight boxer.
Heavyweight, wow, it's hard to believe. So hard to believe.
Very hard to believe. But the good thing is, he's always going backwards and forwards up Her Majesty's tunnel and getting as many rock and roll records as possible from her collection and from her direction, as it were. She's always helping him out.
Oh, it's amazing. I love Her Majesty. We wanted to say, didn't we? We want to say hello to David Freeman. He's Australian, you know.
Yes, Australian. And he'd actually said he was, he came to this country in 1978.
Oh, the good thing was, they deported him straight back, didn't they? We can't have his sort of riffraff in the country, can we? Oh, no. Not for that beer-brained slacker status. You know what they're like down in Australia. Beer-brained slackers, a lot of them.
Yes, in the olden days, we could just deport them straight back. We don't really want that sort over here. Nowadays, the rules are changed, and they're everywhere, aren't they, really, people? Everywhere.
They're lovely, though, aren't they, really? They really are.
Well, some are. David is an interesting fellow, actually. He's always got lots of stories. Always.
He's really interesting, isn't he? I mean, I always fall asleep listening to him. Always. Oh, I can't help myself.
Yes, he's very, very interesting. Oh, another interesting person, of course, we must mention. He's really into A&B music.
A&B? A&B? I've heard of R&B.
We're talking about Dale, Gayfell 33 again, of course. He is into A&B.
A&B? What's that?
Algorithm and blues. It's the latest thing. It's just purely for geeks. In fact, the blues isn't really blues either. It's like a chart, which you have to map the musical notes on.
Oh my goodness, it sounds disgusting. It really is disgusting the way people live nowadays.
Yeah, it's just absolutely disgusting. Another disgusting thing is this incredible amount of vinyl tags. I mean, come on, people.
Vinyl tags everywhere. The worst one is the folk one, isn't it? I mean, come on. You lazy focus. We don't want that kind of focus. We like focusing focus. We don't want you and your silly focus.
Yeah, that's right, you dozy focus. We don't want that kind of stuff going on. That's too much. Reggae tags.
There's all sorts of silly tags going on, isn't there? I think we should do our own tag.
Oh yes, we're going to do an anti-tag. How'd you like that? That's what we'll do, an anti-tag.
Yeah. We'll have to give that some thought, won't we? I'm sure we'll get no takers. None whatsoever. None. I think what we need is some people to subscribe to our channel, though, don't you?
Yes, it would be really good if you subscribe to our channel, and then we can get some more videos up for your delectation.
Delectation? I like the sound of that. Ooh, sounds a bit rude.
Yes, it's not direction or anything like that.
Oh.
We also want to just say a quick shout out to Stunty.
Oh, Cunty, how's he doing?
Have you noticed, people? His hair is growing out of the side of his head these days. It's a very strange phenomena.
Very strange, isn't it? It's always coming out of the side of his head. I don't know why. It seems to be growing out of one area only. It's out of the side of his head.
Yes, it's kind of strange, but we're just saying hello to you because, we don't know what's happening up there in Sweden. It's It looks a bit grim in your shed where you live, surrounded by your records, probably your only friends.
He's probably his only real friends. Poor him. We love you. We'll be your friend.
Yeah, we'll be your friend. You're a very interesting and stellar chap.
Stellar, isn't he really? He really is stellar. We love him, really. We love everything about him, except for the fact that he knows everything.
Yes, apart from that, we love him. But we want to say, just to finish off, please cut down on these ridiculous vinyl tags, everyone. There should be some sort of penal servitude for the people who do this, Mazzy. Even though we love you, Mazzy. Okay, we love you, Mazzy. But there should be some penal servitude.
Yes, sounds a bit rude. He's a bit rude.
Yes, it reminds me. That's probably a word for these people who do all these vinyl tags. I don't know what it is. Could be it reminds me of that bird song, My Back Passages. I think these people are a bunch of back passages,
Oh, you mean rectums? Oh, a bunch of rectums. Is that the actual word for it? People who do too many vinyl tags.
Yes, they're a bunch of rectums. That's people like, really sad to say it, Mazzy, of course. He's a rectum.
Oh, there's so many rectums in the PC these days.
It's a whole load of rectums. I don't know what we're going to do. Anyway, people, we'll probably leave it there and say thank you so much. And we're not going to mention Rob Walker. Let the music play.
Stupid name. Stupid.
For these reasons. Anyway, everyone, thanks so much for dropping over. It's been a real pleasure. I mean, a real pleasure.
It's been a ding-dong time for us all. Thank you, everyone. Goodbye.
Bye, my people.
Bye.